What's going on, everybody? RJ Ochoa here from SB Nation's bloggingtheboys.com. Hope all is well wherever you are. We hope you're happy, safe, healthy, and here is your daily update for Friday, October 8th. It is almost game time for the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants this Sunday at AT&T Stadium. Very excited. All of us Dallas Cowboys fans are as the team looks to get their fourth win in a row, their third win in a row at AT&T Stadium, their second win in the division. These are good times for the Dallas Cowboys. This is going to be a big game because it is a divisional contest. It is Jason Garrett returning. That's really not an important factor, but it is a big day for Dak Prescott. Now, this is something that the broadcast is going to talk about forever and ever and ever, so we'll get through it very quickly. You might remember that Dak Prescott was lost for the season last year with a gruesome ankle injury. That took place on October 11th at AT&T Stadium in the afternoon slot of Sunday's games against the New York Giants. This Sunday is October 10th, just about the one-year anniversary of that particular game. This game's taking place in the afternoon slot against the New York Giants at AT&T Stadium. It is effectively the return to the scene of the crime for Dak Prescott, something we've all been talking about a lot, obviously, over the course of the entire offseason leading up to this game. It's just another game, though. No reason to make a big deal about it, but it is something that you should know because a lot of people are going to be talking about it as the weekend draws closer. But something that Dak Prescott is talking about, something that I think is really important, is about the identity of this team's offense. Kellen Moore has said that their purpose is to aggressively attack what opposing defenses give them. Well, Dak Prescott obviously is somebody who buys into that. Now, the Cowboys are going to run the ball. They're going to pass the ball, whatever makes the most sense for them. Again, aggressively take what the defense gives us, according to offensive coordinator Kellen Moore. But Dak Prescott was asked if the offense is still imposing their will, something that the aforementioned Jason Garrett used to say. Dak said on Thursday, my days are all mixed up together. Imposing our will is more of a mentality. We're going to do it by whichever's easiest. Now, this is something that I think is music to all of our ears as Dallas Cowboys fans. I don't want to speak ill of Jason Garrett, but his strategy was literally to impose their will on opposing teams. That sounds great. It's awesome. It's cool when it's on Friday Night Lights and books and movies and TV shows, but it's not a practical way to operate in today's NFL. Kellen Moore understands that. Dak Prescott understands that. And most importantly, Mike McCarthy understands that. Now, this is a game, obviously, where we're deeper into the NFL season. It is week 5, and so there are some injuries on both sides of the ball, both sides of the game, rather, all sides of the ball when you really think about it. That's a horrible segue to get you to our injury report. This is Thursday's injury report for the Dallas Cowboys. No practice for Dorrance Armstrong or Donovan Wilson. Not exactly a shock there. We had full participation in practice, second day in a row for Dallas Cowboys cornerback, interception leader Trayvon Diggs, and limited participation in practice for Randy Gregory again, Ty Nsekhe again, Carlos Watkins again, and both Zeke Elliott and Amari Cooper were upgraded from no practice on Wednesday to limited participation on Thursday, which is very good to see. We now go to the New York Giants side of things where the practice report is a bit longer. We start with the no practices. Jabril Pepper, Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton. We'll see what ultimately happens there. All 3 players, they're dealing with hamstring injuries in a limited capacity. Leonard Williams, Andrew Thomas, Caden Smith. I'm going from the bottom here if you want to follow along. Nate Ebner and Ben Bredesen. So we'll see what happens there. Full participation for Kenny Golladay, who was limited on Wednesday. Full participation for CJ Board, who was also a full participant on Wednesday. And full participation for Saquon Barkley, who was a limited participant on Wednesday himself. Seems like the Giants are going to be as well stocked as they can be, certainly on the offensive side of the ball. We'll see how the Cowboys defense holds up. It has had its moments, but most importantly, it is generating takeaways, generating turnovers, which is how you win in the NFL, something that Mike McCarthy clearly understands. We did want to let you know that this is going to be the last daily show that we do here of this kind on the Blog on the Boys YouTube channel. None of our other videos are going anywhere, but we're taking the time that we put in these dailies to make better videos, to make other videos, to discuss other ideas, other topics. And so we do have daily updates on the Blog on the Boys podcast network if you're into this sort of thing. It's the same idea. It's a 5 to 8 minute update that happens in our podcast network. We are available on all major podcast platforms. Dan Rogers handles them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tony Catalina on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You've seen and heard them both here on our roundtable sessions on the Blog on the Boys YouTube channel. So you can check that out for your daily dosage of Cowboys news in the morning while you have your coffee, you're taking the kids to school, whatever the case may be. And we'll be here on the YouTube channel diving further and deeper into other topics that we're excited to explore. I'm RJ Ochoa. You know me, of course, from Blogging the Boys. And this is the last, it's not the last time you'll see me. You'll get our game preview. Have a game preview with SB Nation's Ed Valentine, who covers the New York Giants for Big Blue View. That's coming your way later on, probably today on Friday here on the Blogging the Boys YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us, everybody. See you next time.